So I've always seen a lot of people say that Zoro doesn't really have a role in the crew. If you look at it from a macro perspective, then he doesn't. He isn't like Sanji who cooks. He's not a navigator like Nami. Robin's the archaeologist. He can read poneglyphs. Chopper is the doctor. Frankie is the shipwright. Jinbei is the helmsman. Brook is the musician. The only other person you might be able to say that about is Usopp. But even then, you can say he has the role of sniper. There are some situations throughout the story where his long distance sniping skills were the only way to solve a situation. Like, for example, when he shot the prison keys at Robin off the top of the tower at Ennis Lobby, or when he saved Law and Luffy from Sugar. But contrary to popular belief, Zoro does have a role in the crew, and it just might be the most important. So Zoro has two main roles. The first one is to be the enforcer / combatant. Now this role is heavily underrated, but it's vital. Anytime something pops off, he's always the first one to unsheath his sword. Every crew needs someone with some dog in them, like Zoro, who's always ready to fight. He kind of reminds me of Lucky Roo in a sense, like how Lucky Roo immediately murdered that bandit, no hesitation. At the end of the day, this is a battle manga, and they are pirates. Strength is very important. Zoro is what separates Luffy's crew from a crew like Kid or Laws. Think about it. Luffy is going to be Yonko level eventually, right? Mihawk is Yonko level. So we know Zoro is also going to be Yonko level. Imagine how overwhelming it is to have two Yonko level pirates on the same crew. Zoro is the only Straw Hat that constantly gets mistaken as the captain, which speaks to his vast potential. I am telling you, do not undervalue the importance of the combatant role. Secondly, and most importantly, he also has the role of vice captain. Whenever Luffy is out of commission or isn't around, he steps up, like when he decided to hold the guards hostage in Fisherman Island, or when he didn't let his guard down and fought the Bounders at Whiskey Peak. Then we have the incident in Thriller Bark. He chose to fight Kuma alone as he realized he was the only one who stood a chance at surviving. And when he recognized that Luffy was going to be captured, he chose to sacrifice himself in order to save the crew. Water 7 really highlighted his importance to the crew. Usopp challenged Luffy to a duel and lost. After the fight, Zoro coached him and told him to stay strong, because if he falters, then who can his crew believe in? He understood that this was the first real test Luffy had as a captain and made sure that Luffy wouldn't waver. At the end of the arc, everyone was ready to accept Usopp back with open arms, but Zoro understood that a crew that doesn't respect its captain is bound to fail, and that leaving a crew shouldn't be an easy thing to do. He says that they're not kids playing pirate. He knew that a clear message had to be sent, so he made sure that Luffy maintained his pride as a captain. There was also a similar moment in Punk Hazard when he told Luffy that they had to be more serious because they were in the New World. When you look at the Straw Hats, they're a bunch of goofy and quirky characters, rather naive and good-natured. But Zoro is kind of the opposite. He's rather stoic and more of a no-nonsense type of guy, so he brings stability to the crew. Without him, the Straw Hats would have fallen apart already. You can always find another cook, a navigator, a doctor, but you can't just find another Zoro, as his role is just that unique. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Peace.